Hi, my name's Skylar Tipton. I'm one of the MFA graduate acting students. I'm playing Roy Cohn and Prior To, and I'm going to be interviewing some people that are involved with this production.
My name is Rich Rand, and I'm the director of Angels in America, Part 1.
Gadani Camillo, and I play Prior Walter and Man in Park.
My name is Brian Montemayor, and I'll be playing Louis.
My name is Tian-Shu Liu, and I go by Shu, and I'm the scenic designer.
My name is Anna Nicole Georgiev, and I'm stage managing.
My name is Brady Allenball, and I'm the flight captain.
I am Maya Mays, and I will be playing the Angel, Emily, and Sister Ella chapter.
My name is Allison Jones, and I am the costume designer.
I am Erica, and I play the rabbi, a homeless woman, and Ethel Rosenberg.
How did you go about preparing to direct such an epic show?
Reckoning with the magnitude and the depth of the event, and really learning, comprehending it historically, politically, socially, and on a human level. When I would describe just kind of bricks and mortar information about subways and streets, and the Upper West Side is like this, and it looks like this, and this is the South Bronx in the 80s, and that's really what it looked like. And Pryor and Lewis lived in the West Village like this. Here's a picture of this block on the West Village. And so that's a lot to learn. And they needed to know that. Though the play is not about New York, that's where it takes place. And in many respects, there are references that are unique to New York. So there was a lot of education in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different directions for everybody involved in the production. And really the educational component, for me, in the early stages, is number one, primary. It's the foundation. And out of that, you can crystallize a vision. And if you don't understand boots on the ground, what it's like to live in that time and to live in that place, it's all in your head. It's all theoretical.
How did it feel knowing that you would be designing for such a well-known and significant play?
I got a little bit nervous after I read the play the first time, and there's a lot of things going on in that play, and I was like, wow, can I handle this really well? And since it is famous, so all the audience, they have their own expectations.
How do you go about tackling a play of this size?
There are a lot of moving components in this play, so something that I've been trying to do is have that personal connection with the actors, the designers, being able to really understand where people are coming from and asking questions when I'm unclear.
How did you come up with your initial designs?
I did a lot of historical background research at the beginning because I'm not American and I was not born in 1980s. So the Reaganism and the AIDS during 1980s and like homosexualities and gay rights. I noticed that in 1980s there are a lot of really nice, amazing architectures in New York, and they're super, super tall. It gives me that the feeling of this world is like so big compared to like our like small human beings.
So the original show was completely set in the 80s because that's when the AIDS epidemic occurred. But Rich Rand was really keen on making sure that we pushed the fact that this show still has a lot of relevance to modern time. So the business world is actually way more modern inspired. I shopped a lot of Macy's. Whereas Harper and Mr. Lies, I got to just go all out 80s, looking at all the old fashion catalogs, looking at like Saved by the Bell. And then as far as color palette, I actually got really inspired with, it was an activity over at the Purdue LGBTQ Center where they had the drag queen Sasha Velour from RuPaul's Drag Race season 9, I believe. She came and she had an original work that we all got to paint. And it was her color palette that really inspired me to pull the neons and the pastels.